omo beba no abeyi mfonyini no or photo gallery ewo honom osan eye frames eni ade eton a otwa photo no a wode ebeto frame mu ama fefefe nti okutwa wo ho a ti mu se wonya photo kama frɛ wonum 020 00 22 122 020 00 22 122. Na mom on the brighter side of life no yema adofui etrinkwa na fe yentoa. So happy birthday to my dearest and lovely son Anakweku Nketia Konto of Covenant Presbyterian Preparatory School Jolo. God bless you. From Mr. and Mrs. Konto, your parents and then your siblings. Happy 70th birthday to my mom, Mama Eva. May God's grace and favor be with you always. Mama Eva, it's from your daughter, Marian Techua Yurinchi of Sinapiaba Savings and Loans, Mile 7 branch. Another one, Nkoma Sandra Boache of ECG Accra. Sandra Neyewa Wuda NNT iTech Ghana chapter. Emma, happy birthday. Osinya Mishra be brave. And Mama Ajua Techua wonso. Oh no. Happy birthday to UTV Western Regional Correspondent Charles Eju from your mom, Ma Ajua Techua, your wife, your children, your brothers and your sisters. Charles, happy birthday to you. Yonkopon on show. And happy 53rd birthday to Mr. Yurinchi of Humble Farms and HF Girls. Oh, okay, Mr. Yurinchi, HF Girls, Momo Yeda Mwase, Mama Yaba Berry Eida, Kwelu Ninuya, and Ewa Oda Dia, and say Odigini Fowl, Ni Quills Eba, into Mr. Yurinchi of HF Girls. And when you're 53 years, bingo! Yema happy birthday. Yami shroud no ma unkwatinti anwodi ewom if you won't come for Sister Ruth ene nkwada no na afi obo Mrs. Ruth yenchi na nkwada no na obo a owo UTV omunyina kabom ma happy birthday na menso me de ketwe ataye chiri kama pa afrise Mario namda afei blissful one to Carl Kojoyos and Kavi YPG and Church Choir. The Lord continue to bless you. Isaac Lomote Kavi Men's Fellowship. Happy birthday to you too from Reverend Walter. And the last one to Madame Daniela Kukwa Nyakon or Okanshi Drag Lane on Sobaya. Emma happy birthday or Sinyami on shall be brave na ontinenim emfa enchrewo. Enye mewie ni sei no ma yento asoe na wa weni tua brichi ya ehu adwadwo ene eguso a ye bobo yi na enese de nkrata no de aba no. Nation in pensive mode as thousands grieve victims of helicopter crash. I know your Ghanaian Times dear no na Daily Guide say Gulf helicopter crash Mutala Muniru go home. Reports in ba yeninti omo eko ekura afedi omo akoda din yape wonom krabre. Reports no the news center say forensic reports confirm identities of all helicopter crash victims, says our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Nti muzremufu ewo mienu no o mape wo mo krabre nyame ya doma fieda ena yebeye o mamuni nyina de amansia na aka no ye state burial and funeral. President o mu wia ebusuafo aka no so wo ho kwan they are at liberty say omo so beye wo mo adehie no ankrankre eyi ede ama wo mo. There's an interesting one here. Amafo hu ni say we anhwe ye ku be a floodgate no ama no so abeyasem foforo. Bring your prophecies for vetting government to pastors into communicate bi eba enra ana ura Elvis Efriye Ankra Nensa Eshasie Enona Daily Guide ede aba na efi Office of Presidential Envoy of Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, and also strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. Inti the na opeso chi nyina ne se ochia yen wo Nyankopon asomdwe mu ne nadom mu no otro ewo mampani din mu akase de asie yi nyina yen hyeden na afe yen so asofo no emwa hodo a wonom ede boa yen se oman omude ma aban ene omanfo ni nyina spiritual support, intercessory prayers and sustained leadership ede asomdwe ene oman enkabomu ba no eye fe mampani eni so na sesa niema miense spiritual support, sustained leadership ene intercessory prayers no ebekoso a ye adwuma no emre ni bi wo no mu niema ni bi sisi a ya na yen hyeda entiase na ase bi wo a obeti me kan say me say prophets ne men of God a wonum ehu prophecy omuhu adiye ne niema etete sa no se bibini na said your munko jina bedwam nkoka nkankomu na fa high profile political leaders efa mamu ho governance efa my bambo national security efa so my no benya asumdwe public stability a enka wo mo besrese ene wo mo emfa emra presidential envoy no na wo mum atumi ehu senia wo mo betase ne se besepa ene koni ahaban o se na no arewusem yesi ebrofo ne tragic incident esi ye no enam so amani pa nwotwe abamu mpanimfo ne asrafo ene NDC National Party executives ewo mu no nti omo sese ye mampa ye no ntimi yen na President of the Republic His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene aban state institutions ne ebusua etwa adwo no ebesrese niama ni bi ho a yebeto ye bo ase ewo ne kanimu na anye ya na fe ye bre wonum ekuru ti ye ma wo mu yakọ ene hyeden no wo mu serese wo ye sofo na hu bibia nka obegina bedwemu a beka no chokrata fa wadi ye no guso na fabra ura vese free and presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations Office of the President enancho eno no enti bi mu de esipai nti eno so be ye nkomo nti ne no nye ye be ye nie ye be ya kopem se no ndu bebo apa mu no nti ye be kọ no rounds ye kọ no intense ye fa ba akwa ye kan ayisia na ya fa foforo empani anopai eni wonum edi dwuma no chief team finfini na so ono no ba kane oba kransa na me ne Dr. Wepeba ye forensic pani no bon kombo nti Honorable Collins Nsroma kwa former MP Menshia North ene team finfini no na Elembele KK we Deputy Director Minerals Commission Deputy CEO yo facheme Deputy CEO Deputy CEO Minerals Commission and Ura Philip London and so a member Movement for Change on so atenase enti Elembele KK na ote mensa binkum so happy na tiado ho anu so Ura Philip London and Collins Nsroma kwa ehye wo mu finfin ene de enchia no ye yakọ due na menue ene hyeden
that's it.
Okay eja London ye nyina ye nkose na obe kan fanti na obe kan twi
ma kan fanti
wo be kan den hyeden na hyeden okay keke Minerals Commission say na responsible mining na nanka omo ko launch here
ya a program
okay
na anope ma menchia ahwefo nyina
okay ene de meye ndi chief e wo mse wo na oba aka ne keke chase
ma menchia
omo so na wa ban mu bene kwan so ano
yemfa binye sire na reho no sukrado
so ti ese ya dot yo ma menchia ahwefo nyina na menchia one UTV fo no mapamfo amene omo ebe program we
okay
na oba
yes
before me share no me a Christian.
Okay.
Nti our Bible ha MBA Romans 14:8.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah, MBA Romans 14:8. Na oko Romans 14:8 ah. Menim say ode otrotwi otitwi pa
me ba anka ne me de me Bible ya me papa professor opoku nyina de ma me bai.
Me nim twi Bible ne kan but ma men kan no brofo mu na translate ba twi ni mo ma me.
Arewo ni ti meti ase. We won't find your politics in
so kan kwa na me hu ye.
Meti ase na ma translate ama odi aka bia.
Romans 14:8. I say
good news
if we live
and the Bible versions ne do so teach a version a wo king kan.
Oh, we make kind King James.
Mo.
You know. I say if we live, we live for the Lord.
Okay.
And if we die for the Lord. So whether we live or we die.
Nti whether say you better na say na say
whether
you trim
and I say make obi
whether adie nka wo ye ne kan ni bi no
first of all
yanko
nti kan ni bi
if we live for the Lord.
Yetiase menyame.
And if we die for the Lord.
Sa na ewususu a yewu menyame.
So whether we live or we die.
Nti say you better na say na say ye bewu no.
We belong to the Lord.
Your home nyako.
Ye nyame dia.
Nyame dia.
Aya die.
Michelle.
Ati age das.
Yeti sorry na.
O was on there.
Obe translate.
E man so be papa.
Na
yo so na do mo ya sorry. Ya say what you say.
Mame
meko panyini.
Jaime.
Yeah. Na
keke.
Sebi asema atu ye mu bi dia hete ye pa. Nti no obema me 1 minute ananka me mpaye kakra.
Why not?
Just a minute.
Bo.
Pacho mu ensi eti ase ne mpaye.
Yenko.
Osoro nyankopon anope ye da wase.
Amen.
Se tetrema eda abodwum na se moja edifusane wo yemu a Erade yese asedan kan.
Amen.
Ya kan wa asem. Yenim se yeti ase mawo, ye wusu a ye wu mawo. Ye de abusuafo a asem wei ato omo ehye wonsa. Ye de omampeni a asem wei ato ne cabinet ehye wonsa. Ye de Ghana fo nyina ehye wonsa. Erade se boni bi mpo no man ne yaya. Erade fa cheyen. Na sebi owo wei yempese be hu biom e wo Ghana. Yenim se wo hyira yen ene egudie ene ne ma bebre wo Ghana ha sei. Erade koso ne hyira yen ne hu ye mobo. Na asem wei de mane mpare oman Ghana. Na koso na ma yenye baako se oman se ye NDC se ye MPP e oman Ghana baako pe ene ewo boayen na de be ye bia ensi ye yie ye de Father Dixon ene ye Papa Despite edwuma social wonsa ye de omo social wonsa bo mo ho ban na mo anim de na mo fam bia edwuma na Ghana fo enye binye wei ene esre ewo odoba Jesus Christ din munti amen.
Amen.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, Keke.
Asem ni siye no. Na me wo boase.
Okay. Who program na se?
Na me program na se.
Okay.
Na a Minerals Commission ene CONSDEP ejuma ena ne ye. Na ya said ne say ye be ye as a Minerals Commission no. Ye be regulate mining industry. Na Ghana for aye responsible mining.
Okay.
Na President Mahama Shebo say obeye omampani a obe make sure say ye betu agudie no nanso ye betu no wo kwan paso e wo mra so kwan so nti wama ye mo bi opportunity say sa vision na opese wa achieve no ye mboa no na on achieve eno nti yenso ye yenhyehyeye a omo mutu agudie wo nsuom e wo forest mu no ye be yi omo free ho because say yensuo and say ye kwaye nti wo se ye yenhyehyeye a ombenya baby ombetu agudie no na omonso abobra nti me minister Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Lands and Natural Resource ono anso na ye me MP for Elembele odin hyehyeye bi koto cabinet anim a friend cooperative mining.
Okay.
San hyehyeye no na ewo ye manifesto nim hyehyeye da President Mahama akoma so papa President Mahama nso de ne hira etaa so na cabinet ma ya approval ene ese ende ye kwa akopɛ bebi a ye de bɛma Ghana for na omo etu agudie no. So we decided say ye ne minister ye be call the large scale mining companies to say Goldfields, Anglo Gold, Asanko Gold, Shenzhen and big mining companies no. Newmont ni enyo makasa say omo concession akakraka na omo no. Anko mo maye bi na nka yemfama community no. Na nka community ni free nsuo mu. Na nka omo nso enye den mine because most of the time omo ye prospecting ni wi a omo nim say gudie wa ha say. Na most of the time ye nuanom so omo ye illegal mining no omo nim baby a gold ni wo nti ende omo de excavator ni si ya no omo etu omo de excavator ni si ya no omo etu no omo say no. But most of these mining companies no mo ye prospecting ewie hu say this is the gold that you wa ha nti aban ni omo kasa me minister ya de pa mebo na baso.
Okay.
Oni omo akasa ma omo agi atum say ombe ma ye bi na ye de aye cooperative mining na chese ye community a ye be gather omo into cooperative group of ebia 10 na ya te community cooperative mining licensing nti ontina minerals commission won kran na onye license biom the cooperative no ye the license ne be call a form of grassroots in the district na ahemfo aka ho na DC aka ho na police commander aka ho na small scale mining aka ho na community na mo free mo no etu obi a oye community leader na mo de na aka ho nti omo na be yes an hyehyeye na mo be hwe na mo aye cooperative mining nti anka ye hyehyeye pa anka by the next 4 years NDC ye beto ababiom no na Ghana nsuo nyina aye blue aye krogen to say special ice mineral water sa hyehyeye na me ye ya ye call launch the cooperative mining scheme no ewo oboase
cooperative mining scheme.
Yeah, cooperative mining scheme.
How is that one different from the TSA responsible mining?
Community mining na abinda da ye no.
Community mining scheme.
Community mining scheme na abinda da ye no. Eno no de ehu bebre ni say eya community for ne de mo ni sika.
Okay.
Nti bebre no kofa investors to say Chinese for no mo de o ma ba na Chinese for no A2 no mo percentage. Nti community ni benefit. But this time the year and they say ye group community for ni nyina into groups. Aban kasa be mo machine with the support from Gold Board. Aye be mo machine a omo de be ye adwuma aban be mo niema a omo de be ye adwuma a ebe sika ne be ba community ni ho. E na ya sanso aye nhyehyeye a so mo tu wi a omo be reclamation. Ene e ho keka so anke ye de ma community na kasa omo ankasa etu a egudie ne omo de ase na omo be che no community na ebi be kwa ahemfo ho ebi be kwa community ho ebi be kwa omo de be skills development ene sa ne ma no nti e wo san hyehyeye ni nyina anke ni you matin so partner anke the students in so omo wie University of Mines and Technology so be partner ene ne ma so it's a holistic idea here it's for basically the people living in the community nti me am free elembele me am free ebi akumase baby no me ntumi nko kumase nkoye mining se me pese me ye cooperative mining na wo se me call elembele na me call cooperative mining no nti obi ntumi free community bi enko community bi nka sokoye mining in terms of the cooperative
capital
aban be mo with the support of Gold Board and the lands and natural resources
because yet say any community mining the it was just the change of name.
It's not basically the change, the structure has changed because this one it is the grouping omo into groups aban be support omo with the community mining no in bimu na copper investors ba
okay
nti omo use community mining they say okay you be community mining no be age concession we I'm from Minerals Commission nti omo be concession no ma register no community mining scheme meanwhile the community doesn't benefit na nipa ba ko e ba be say it's a community mining scheme but community name benefit
okay
but we no dey you register my community no nti or registration na kasa Kenya Minerals Commission ye be from ye be wo district ho nti omo ani tu emu bi omo nipa wo mu bi ahemfo wo mu bi DC wo mu bi obia wo mu bi small scale mining fo wo mu bi nti ayade anka for the community ayo mo dia na nka ye Minerals Commission ya what we call inspection or supervision ye be supervise omo ne ahwe se ade na omo ye no kwan paso a Ghana benya so mfaso because our gold we also need it for Gold Board to stabilize the city na ene ye hu no
okay
nti ayade anka ye nhyehyeye ye pa nti ye kolonche ye e wo boase nti no me minister started say obo oyeto no from Western region ena ofre me sanka yanko na me si o me mefa Kumase na me dia ahia no nti ye fa Kumase ene de call boase
okay
ene no fa takwa ene de ba be pie oboase nti ye de ne anim say ye other cabinet ministers ne omo aka no e ba be kan ye ho because a government initiative
okay
and a minister for defense waka baby honorable Dr. Maneboama I am a yapa because about this fight against galamsey illegal mining no yeah he has been one of the pillars for the government and the minister for lands and natural resources we show you blue water guard idea ye launch ya ye di ho adwuma ni ye minister no e de ne bibia hye mu support odi be ma ye bia odi ma I have been engaging him day and night ade na me kra wo so like he's somebody say o friend no na ka honorable ye hia we na odi aba keke ko na ko hwe say oni we be kasa keke ko ye say ye de we be mamo oni soja pani we nko kasa wo ma me ho soja fo panifo bebre chese mi hu asema me nka and it's so me. How he has been supportive in the fight against this illegal mining. Honorable Mutala Mohammed, Minister for Environment. I mean, say ye bibia utumu so do Ghana ma just say only the kasa who say he loves Ghana. Yeah, adene ya. Ye wo boase na ye twen omo. Omo frɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ afi na omo ba bɛfo helicopter na aba nti program na nka wɔse starting 9
okay
ye hu sɛ omo delay kakra nti no because na e wɔse bi mo ban bi mo antumi amba e wɔse ye swapping bi mo ani niema nti no na wɔse ye twɛn kakra nti program na be starting 9 ahemfo atena se otumfo yi ni mpaboa e de ama obi ama ɔhene aba na tie dwam mpanifo ahemfo ɛte hɔ ɛne ye nyina yɛte hɔ a yɛ twɛn ya yete wa ye twen na minister ne regional minister Dr. Amwako hene
okay
omo baaye nti omo baaye no na omo chiechia hemfo and omo full days no nti national anthem ne eba ye bebo national anthem no na Ashanti regional security coordinator no
satam na abosen
satam no ba ye started program no around 10 BB
okay
because ye check akra na nsuo ni so ni wo fom nti na nsuo ne petenti ma nsuo ne kofom kakra nti mo signal so mo ntwe nsuo ne teye no anyway ni na ye mo ba nti ye started program no kra ya na abobe 10:20 to 10:30
okay
nti ye started program na ye nya signal say assembly esi but ye na ye wo ne de ye hu nti minister regional minister Amwako hene doc ene bo minister mane no de mo social media no wan kan che minister de esi ye no
okay
no ka che the minister de esi na nka me sure say minister obetwa hwe stage ni so because this is a minister, these are his colleagues omo ye adwuma bomu every day oni omo kasa every day they are the
thing na okache na ma ni okache
ni say omo ba na plane no helicopter no mo de ba no omo edrewie na omo ye force landing nti na yamshi no say ade bbc omo like he was shocked o say what force landing crowd yamshi
okay
nti amano the real picture
okay
because Dr. Mwako hini kura na real picture no kura no share down so nyaaye nti ayete ho no na ye nim de ekoso
Dr. Mwako information no nya wo he
national security intelligence ebe ma no ho
omo ma ne sese
omo kagu na so
se ono so force landing taba
see obi na information process information to be in kind street say be go hospital na o yare na doctor be catch o say bbc na we on con street or choir obe fa so obe psychologically no be kana you come to terms with the real situation so that is what information the man minister inti minister na the cost of social media obi ehu ye na information impo na na dia enye real information impo no hu de ekopo
okay
inti ya yeti okra na enim de eko inti Dr. Mwako hene man speech ni wie ye no na ka kire wo speech na say emergency esi inti no o sa kwa kodi djuma foforo e wo bebi inti ama crowd no obi ehu de esi ye na de ehu ya ni say soldier for ni ambulance ni police for a bar program na nyina everybody is moving like wire like fire obi e economy say na dey na program aye ba be yes soldier phone na obi adwane afiri ase ne niema. So we were like then so minister was confused kakra because no nim the echo. And we were also waiting to near Bamania. So Dr. Manebo Amamoba, Wemoba, near him the echo.
Dr. Mwako no yes or kono eka honorable Amabua
honorable Amabua Pell.
So on share baby helicopter na force landing no. Into no call into the information bedding ebeba into any na near train positive information. Ye baby program na pe ewana me other deputy no Isaac Tando no abome o se keke social media me say den e so social media o say yes helicopter bi ato from na videos no e go round ewana me yam share me nti wan ma hwe minister wo stage ni so nti ewana I say everybody is like obi a hwe ni phone na minister ko twi ni phone no hwe oh ese weni so ka kire o program na say baby a minister so to hira with stage ni so baby o the fire dey yehu minister biom ono abuko fibo baby o fire dey yehu ni biom na fe ye hwehwe no ye just say ye nyina aboye pusu and ye su dey yeah we wanted to confirm say eyampa so na course dey na eba na won say ye dey tani minister na nam nti en dey course ni dey eba me phone ni so sa but eba nyina no na I can't give the real information because me crown information na aba no me need the facts of the information so I can't give what I don't know. It's a crofo frame ya no memfa. Now people are also worried. Yes elembele keke kan hu bi oni honorable Kofi Bu ache say information it's like me fear madam fufu everybody and yeah ni nyina echi na fe ye hu de be ye na mo be fa nyina de call go fields for mess. Okay.
And the Abesha chief director of the ministry. Esum. And the Esum be pan Esum Yesu nyina na say. Nanka ye anka den ye be because these are our colleagues are nyom ye djuma bom. Helicopter ye no an yetinemu de bia e de koba. Eno na plane yetinemu de bia e de koba. Ejuma ye de your mind ye som no ye nhyehyɛ ya Ghana for ebetumi enya asset na pa. Ya and ye Esum bi papa no owo say de any kwan say bitu ye e wo my way mu because say me hwe Dr. Omanebo ama unim say after COVID 1 year kra no that social nose mask he's one of the ministers or ye very perfectionist eba ne help eba so on kra no ho eba say I mean you can't get him unya no na de etwa menso no anyhow issue ni see ya ye de omo share sack mu no I said to myself, oh no. And you see, on social media, me who say Crawford, kase, sake di omugu muni niama. Yeah?
Yes, okay.
Crawford is to way in the middle of the sea, where you don't have water to drink. Ono mo Johnson. In the middle of the sea. Na uni insure ubenya no ma. Obefa bottle, no one Johnson sebi egum, no one no mo Johnson, because that's the only thing that at that particular point in time. Yeah, I be survive you. Asem ayeke from baby asem ni see ye e wo popo na ase forest na ase me bisa forestry commission CEO no also be nante 1 hour 45 minutes to get to the top of the hill
mountain.
Yes, mountain. And e ho no enye easy say obekọ ho na most of the time nkrofo eta akọ ho no ye hunters and cocoa farmers no cocoa wo ho no mo aye almost small we bi wo we ni mu a kwaye ni mu a eya omo ade achi omo no mutumi nye we a omo da kakra.
Okay.
So they were the first sesen bi wo ho. Nti omo na ye the first point of contact ade ni si wo ho a they were able to help in rescuing.
Okay. No problem about that. Ade na si Dr. Moko no mu nim se de si ni nti na me ne okoje ni se on doc so man say force landing nti no kohwe de esi nti omo ko ekodru ye no adan na omo antuhu ama ankanche mu amo down say emergency team be on standby, get this, get that, cause na me ye forensic penny ba ko kasa no so but na e omo gum no kra no fluid ebe pia ba say obi de ka omo so aye ni bi eni ade a Now the ideal thing na kese ye ni say e ho na na say ye cordon ni e honom. Nti bia we ka say okono wa amfa bi but ogina wo ne de ono your authority a emma akuafo no kra na omo ka say montwen sojafo ba na nka otwen ye na omo ye ni sa ana ye nti ase still
komo aye bo nyina ye ntwen afterthoughts.
Okay.
Nkomo aye bo nyina ye afterthoughts. Ya bi muso si aden na plane e ba ye no omo ambo parachute ensi. Bi muso e just obi aka
parachute o kwa ye ni me be possible.
Obi you see asem ya say emergency ba wo hu. What na plane mo I say o asem si a for wade we fa she okon na we na bie do o asem ni si e di a e be pepe e Jesus so ye Christoni a and no yeslimuni a obeti la hila eno ye muzremuni a la hila hamdalai hala na Christopher so ye bo Jesus eno pe any ade a emergency ba ya wo beti say yenko ye parachute say yenko fa bibi say yenko eno de emba utimu da because at that particular point in time your survivor is God.
It is not about victims na but penia o koto so no.
Say before ba meto so no na nkrofo ubotwi din bi omo aye we wo
omo abosisen
akuafo no they were the first point of contact e wo ho and ya emre pin sem si Ghana for odo aye wo nti no sa accident si a community no sa accident si a obi o community bi a pese oboa wo
ampa
sa na yete by nature. Yeah, you know, it's not about ambulance, it's not about anything. As same see a truck driver na taxi driver kita ne car to meet tam nipa e de ne to ne car anim or the call hospital. We are say bisa say na busuafo we. Sa na yete. Nti asem ni see everybody is going to help. See, you betumi aboa na ye nya say at least we give them first aid. Nti ye first aid ne de enya by technical way I train you. Ye first aid is by culture. That is how we are. Nti eba asa no the first aid wo ho no the community for na wo kwaye nim no nti minister de onantin lu ho no de na community for no de wo so omaye no omaye wie and you see eba ne sa yeah you can't even think we should give I will say more credit to those who did that.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day you know it's like a survivor. Everybody want to help asema to obi no bia person boa but after thought na be ka say anka ye ni manka de asem na sie wie ye ko yenim no kwan ben de be fa so asem say sibioma ye be hwa in terms of technology ni AI ni drones ni ma aba no
when your technology there no me ne forensics man no kasa no good doctor amwako hine ye medical doctor by profession regional minister into onu anim na omukra de say bibi say sia ase nyame ama wo shock absorbers be some fortitude into ebe timu ne de na so won say akokodo bi o ho a odi begina no
ya onim say Jesus Christ osunye
ya kan no atwam na me misa me
onim say Jesus Christ osunye say na Jesus Christ oti na say na Jesus oti
on boko doctor or your medical doctor enti onu anim say in situations like this body bags ebe hia enye ne kona okọ ho no any microphone I mean say people have issues. If people have issues, it is them. But as a professional, no more kasani you say, oh, na kese say you use body bags.
No more kokra no mo say obi ahye. Nti o be the body bags akọ.
So nti na make say wo kodru ye no situation na sie wie. Nti ye ntimi nka say mo amwo down no ye ba ye no chale emergency for no say ambulance for say police service say fire service get somebody Commander Obuasi District, come with a body bag.
Yeah. These are all afterthoughts. Moving forward. Some of these things we may correct them. But assembly see, send a tina a year, your mom year minister no, any on my phone net or chromo for net no, yendo mwasi. Because ankenyo mupua, anka sebi, ye ni baby a plane in Pankeda. Anka media anka misusu say, ye movie. Anka soldier for the plane to form the next thing I was saying we say we find another plane na nka mo di nenam air search baby am plane to ye hwe movie na nka mo san fa helicopter na nka air force for no fanko soldier for mo nim say na de ahoma sensen wiem aye si free helicopter mu nti anka e kwaye ni mu anka mo for mo helicopter mbra ho na nka soldier for ni si free wiem because ho no mo tumi to parachute na nka mo ani yusu sa ahoma no Enfambra from nanka soldier for no first thing obuka say helicopter na ira already ane so aye hu no nanka so mtu helicopter ko no mkoko no ko hwehwe mo helicopter na ira no nanka mo nanka
no mo issue mo statement say radar no o ma ira o radar so no at the time no nanka for put information was
so that is what I'm telling that is what I'm telling you say
because this around 12:15 maybe wo Peace FM na me ye news no and your friend Samson Kenya meche and Samson we shall no kita information but no or
keep so we journalists are also very careful yeah
me nua be mane ya de me say sami BBS yo see ya wo the empire na e mo de ni man say helicopter bia crash mpanimfo bi wo e chire hours later ansa na ya pon adwuma after 1-2 thereof ansa na armed forces for missing on the radar neighbor
yeah oh say makase me metashe DSTV aeroplanes e to for more investigations aboa in terms of aviation safety abani say no we will sit down and look back
yensan koyechi
na yensan koyechi ne yankɔhwɛ de ɛyɛ wrongs na yakoyi nim ne yankorrect sɛ na ɔkyena bi no ebi sibio ma na nyankoponti ebi nsibio but it will help us going forward to correct the wrongs but for me I am saying say obia no owo at that particular point in time the regional minister ye bonabaso ye bokromofo na omobo aya etumi di niam ni free so abaso na ne nyina ne say President Mahama share ye bo say once enya black box no investigation be start so speculation na ene ba ni say ni say no omo ebusuafo ye sere omo di ya opa it is not easy Dr. Manebo amane mame baba akopeno no Sebiu Abrewa I mean look at what she will be going through squadron leader pilot he say 2nd June okosie ne sister e wa America 24th June okosie ne another brother
okosie ne sister
31st March and okosie ne brother so I think 24th June
yeah.
And ono so ye babe ono so asemu ya sa to
ono akosie no
o se ono akosie no nti se eyen ne maame how would the woman be feeling do you understand me nti yes Ghana for people are going through pain sa niam na ye social media no we ye pa omo chow ya you nim say everybody is sharing obia person share information but we should look at the immediate family as a whole. President Mahama cannot put his head together. He's trying to comport himself because omanebo amaye obi asebi you President Mahama and then the conduct randa. So he's been affected and once na Malodina Her Excellency Osun you know. You see people what you been to us.
Okay.
It's
Chief KK Arezi Enyama Bia I picked like 4 things out of it. Me the one ni shasi also. Oka se kroma for na ekobwa ene Ghana se nkwanhia na sansia se de ye nyina ye gibum se ye pese ye kobwa na wo beto se na me ne Dr. Repeba ebon komono na oka se esese we chie yen se ye nye training wo first aid e magana ni bia se de be ya se bibisi na wo kona wo kobwa bo se boa ni mu no afi na akoka na chiri but enye omo fault your orientation no et'll saying
with that say yeah I me so mema pen for so akwa babio na ye nyina ye my ho hyeden it sounds the whole country is mourning in fact August my birth month na say August yes started there news be a ye nyinya no nyina you very very unpleasant until me personally me not comfortable emo ya where na say ye nua panyini Charles Kojofosu do na friend Daddy Lumba o kan chini gu ye na kwada susu dunsia hse enra due kra so no fatal accidents be brace was akokoso a a big battle with their lives. Inti emu oya. Ena yanka bi anhye mu so a sabi yenya helicopter crasher. Emu oya mu nyina ye nkrofo a mu be miensa de at least me ne omo with that personal relationship no anti me kana ye kana se enyasi tresem ya na de chichi yan resa de nyina ye mfa no nyina asidama nyankopon
okay
ono no nim ne ye na ma bi ho a you can't even question nature anti ye beko yenim ye ne a nyame de yenko a che yen no kwan ni ahweye bi ho a ene o se ye hwe se ne be ade bi ho a yetimi si ano kwan
okay
sebi accident is bound to happen but they be so avoidable enti suahunu bi na o se yenya meba question now be say
first aid training sort of
keke na me kan bibia che ne kakram so start here no or yes o call mining program e course oni
okay
nti eno de me kan pen say ni o mo koye no oboase ho no ade a aban dada na ye dada sa community mining scheme ne launch in 2019 no
but what modo
no ne structure ni bibia ye pepepe. There's nothing I can't say there's no difference between
so
a mining cooperative and a community mining scheme.
Modern ambulance and net say
yeah they launch to formalize artisanal and small scale mining. Okay. Now you're creating more jobs. You're integrating local communities now. You're providing women with the needed
when now you provide about call yeah and say me bisa ne say ne modern sunsun enim no oto ne bo ase cheche mu bubu mu say o the cooperative the no sunsun e wo mu ne say one free krom a untumi ntubi two enya ade a omukofa obi amo abe front say bia ye the ama community na so community no ba kufo bi niska odi betu ti ye kofre obi foforo na se foreigner bi na ebedi anu ono kan specifically China ni ene ne etete sa
the wom no mra sabi menua Miracle Duka or launching ni nyina na I was part of Penfo Moko launches our program.
Okay.
They all can nyina idea mra ye da ne ye kan ho asem. I don't see anything different from there. The ye kan ye ne there KKK. Same concept because then your person ye already know you were large scale, you were small scale no na abandu ne hu say okay and also ye zoom into na ekwan be ne be fa so as a community na omo was a designated mining areas and omo be benefited from the program eno ho de ubo ene nhihye ne ye and the idea is say near person create over 2 million jobs for the locals enti mesre keke eno de sa program no ya dia abandada na yedada just change of name mo beto aso amonto aso mo se mo ma suspend ye no mo ye foforo ye kwa ani aba besi ye chi ena akwakofa sa ensem wo nyina bai come on call launch sa program we can say we can get come once
chief
yen come once
chief
nti yeah
you think that would be the best comment
yeah me first say ye progressive as a country otie dear SC no we need to orient people of this country it's becoming one too many anytime be assembly see na ya kano sa na ya jane ho
okay
ye hia ntitiye me wo problem with NCC and as part of our civic rights and civic education I was here church ye niam bibre na ko moti ha no mo chire mu anka me bisa nsempa
okay
they said na
forensics Dr. Wepeba
very informative program na ne ye honestly we are very deep analysis na wo ye no sa na ye no o man no ye hia education say BBC atorenchen bi si a oni say na bi mu kobo mu kro no oni say me na o kase nkrofo ebi mo za kobo kro no akofefa ne ma bi e wo so o mo de ba
ebi ana enyo mu tim po ne so mo bokro no ana
na no helicopter no etito ye no the part
na wrist watches no
rotating blades na etitete o de kwa kosan o dan ni mu ana se de you see sometimes ya ka se mu ya ka enipa no bi chese omo ye heartless
the o kan betimi awo but in this instance no yes scratch no far research no akra na de chair camera say me far we wo ho
ebi mu ko see no ma ko fefa ne ma you see may I deal with intelligence and na nye bibia na metimaka enu nti na information ba e wo so hwe kwan abefa so abe processing no se ne be ya wo be wie no entimi nko konya sunsuanso e wo evidence aye hwehwe as part of investigation a crime scene. What you say? A accident scene. I was educating Crawford say BB says see a near you know. And in before no match say in terms of sa emergencies no anye bia makoto se car out of form. Makoto se e bia a helicopter out of form and say a plane be aqua to form one. And then I may me am yet mu ni no den na meye me abesi manim no den na meye me wo ho kwan say metimi dem nsa akwa rescue obi because you're rescuers. In fact Ghana forces omo wo team no ho are they telling me say omo ko oboase no as a final destination no na sa de na ira wo radar ne so no me ko boase a me ta eden me mani ko kire sunwane. There are so many conspiracy theories here, also. So many. And now, mama, na look at it. Say obi awa board the helicopter. No, they say abobo yebi. Say yes, oh, na minya mutala. Nenyo na no say oko. Na minya muntaka. A freeway. See you don't get yaso so aba bontene. Mina no say meko. Na minya sapon. Of blessed memory me man ko munjai kasano enipa na ewuda ho no munjai kasa bebre na mama kwaya ma obi eka bi no. What is that?
Proactive crowd.
What is that? We say so it means that not just omo they were on board no kra no were not supposed to be there. Nemo na your group will be omampanyini onyako obi ena man ni jaye na wanko. What is that? And then you intercepted black boss. Entaili full information. Kase ko mwanza no se bi omo kwa hete sa devastating the you know. Enkomo mu die nyina no ebeba. The mumma ye nikan na ye wo afutuo bi a ye wi a after investigation no ye benya suahunu bi na timi a guide ye go into future na eno no ye ebimo obi aba na me son da ye na nyame yi kire me nyame yi kire hwan wo kromu ase helicopter da se be kwakwa koto ho na nipa omo be nipa bi a enso anase edu ananwotwe ebi na omo ho beti. In any case, there's a clear difference between a plane and helicopter.
Okay.
There's a clear difference. And apart from say plane, it was fixed wings. Helicopter, it use rotating blades, you know. Where a high maneuverable, where you less maneuverable.
So you call round one by anka you be
me supply
is a free and cracker now.
Yes, okay. I'll come down with the prophecy in a barber shop. Enti yeah, mesre. We see no. Eya na toss. Asem ne ba mesre mo. Ye wanim difo, ye wo mo enti na e ka.
Say yi a mo nti na mo so bi kura no mo so say de be ka no wo ma bosaman. Che se nka ampa say bi anka sese muntaka fro ananso say esi edu nkati afro a otewa a odwen ho say enka menso enti onu mpo no enso behia kasa kire say o enya ho fom so a banisa nya abotre to boase emblemi hu bebre tie bia na yi a processing ni information ni mono ntina ama o mo cancer ansem unyi ni sa
me to the best of my knowledge ense bi o ha o kan o niam me yes o ka nie odi wani ehu no.
Okay.
In the same vein no obi susu a wo tie o ne susu no wa we on fa nche o da because I no catch them say o no say nka ko wu na ma me nua ko wu ya me yire o papa I don't want to hear.
Debut. Ebiana context, no. One say
enti na me ka che say omunja kasa because woni
ma abusuan ya akone hyeden na o kire mu say papa yi me ne na nanti ba bia me wo bia sapon wo ho enti me koye chairman me wo ho kwan say me yi nipa me enu me ensa me say me nua asuo bra beka me wo abeka me nti anopa ni mpo ye call meeting a day before na me say asuo me tumi nko nti koma me nti ase in a way no odi nipa ne ho adanse ene na ho fama ene ne sompa nyese bia mpese me chese sapon de waye ayi a papa no ofiri asantema mu no odi ne ti akoji nchirima
yes Dr. Sapon
odi ne ti akoji nchirima wati ase chinebu akodi odi ne ti agi achirima
as na o kan sembi asem da hwa sembi o wa etese besepa ni ko ni haban yetase ne benyansafo ye ho asembi o hwa obetuma kan ye be mo wabo asembi o so ehye so obetuma kan ba wo wia ewo repercussions bia wa anye careful a media futu na we ought to be very very cautious because I know what I'm saying asem no beka oh na wo senka ora mahama na eko no ora mahama say there be mintimi nko o mane koma me wa me boss amane na menti ena te si am prempemi hia sa amane bo no o mo firim afidie na do mo kote toye
okay
mum yantu ye bo hwe me say black boss no if it's not compromise na say information bi e wo so bia statistics omo leaking ni say ya ubehunu say omo ba be wuo ne kra no kasa ko ye ni nyina is been captured.
Yes, black boss in so the analysis in na form sir.
I know.
Na zina in
China. You have to keep in touch with manufacturers in a whole lot. I understand.
The black box in
so yes, so what I'm saying is say enkomo bi be cost obetima kase yi me kra me be ye den na me kra nyam na no say me ba na nka kosi na asem obi be kan ene so ba e bi so na ntisa
okay
na ntisa na bi mo dictate pace na mayen
okay
just to compromise evidence of the whole thing.
I see
men pesa omunyai kasa yesere om
okay
aban mu mpenfo kasa ne doso munya we see we are in trying moment. The way bi mu esi fan sem no is different from maybe the way mu so perceive niema no munjai ye wo investigators and I think the matter is under investigation. Ye hwese no crojin ye wie na ye feel say has to do with technical problem. What do we do? Ye fleet of helicopters and asa ebia other planes in the system no and then ye betimi aye send ye be ya ne esi ye no ebi nsi bio.
Thank you
na boa ye nyina.
Thank you Eja London ebiem keke nkomoni mu chief Uswapone baby se nkankwanhia sisei no Ghana forces SSN ko moma ebia plane foforo ko na nka omokohwe hu ansa na ababeda social media chire omo de krata aba ama enkrofo ebiso kasa conspiracy theories ne bi ene ejama senka aban meka nche sisi ebia nka omo nkampo mayente nka asrafo no beye no kode beye till ebesi and handling of emergency crisis and our situation so yanya ne sense of mind
yo ya amdansi amdansa na makasan ma pele ma asam kura Collins okay os kasan na kasan na odi ehwe papa
okay
because period ya yo msisi oyedin papa when ya keke or recount incident in pool I saw how it affected him. You know, easy. This is a very difficult situation.
Okay.
Now, situation will be over there, dema why or bring him now together in our common humanity.
Now you need together.
Or don't bring him together.
Sure. Let me see. You need together. You together.
Oh yeah, we're together. But I'm going to bring him together.
You'll be more politicizing, oh.
Exactly. It's a years of whom come up there. It is to bring us together. It's a sabi. Say BB po wo ho na sa them as a coroner. Ya also a biba behintim krapa. Aja this time is yam fantunche.
Okay.
Yam fantunche. Ewa. Na yen hwe na lessons I be learn from the work kododo. Ya hwe mu hin na ya. Now in your PSC, first of all, American, the armed forces more statement now made. Also on whole protocols. So aircraft of any kind, or off radar, what processes people will take and sign away issue that alert.
Okay.
Now alert no so what parameters be our issue.
Okay.
And some of them alerts and obodu public. And so the fact that we issue them alert to the public, this is when alerts will issue it.
One cherry to draw time.
Oh, say so on your military operation.
Okay.
Into what inform one call for the first.
Okay.
And sana after various other protocols, why in public.
Okay.
You know your commercial aircraft or your military aircraft on a VIP transport mission.
Okay.
And you know, or your soldiers and putting on board. And where you some military exercise. Communication very different. But you know a VIP transportation. And see by the time I will issue statement to the public, other statements have been issued to presidency, to national security. That's it. And you know, yes, this was a time of Indian information, but that doesn't necessarily mean that was how military was handled. Because there are times they would say, squadron leader retired Pat Sobojo. No, explain. Most in military will go about more processes in this situation.
Okay.
If so, there's an issue that was though, and parachute. In that type of transportation, when parachuting,
okay.
If so, the decision to take another helicopter, no, what terrain or helicopter na before no, and the weather no realize that on Yaza Ultima send another helicopter.
Na chese say omo yes omo ma helicopter foforo akwa anhwa na no so akofa asem foforo kraba.
Ebia onya even if it's helicopter or otum or land.
Okay.
No, we're establishing the
land way. Okay.
And so these were the considerations.
And our helicopter was also no Z9 no. All weather helicopter.
Yeah.
All weather. There is more.
No, but all weather does not mean
no
there's
a
weather.
No, eja London chese na me bisa say bianca te said the keke kan so bianca a follow up as a rescue mission one. And all chese rescue mission the first thing they say or so onya baby landing.
Yeah, sure.
Na omo hwe weather no kra no obe dey akọ. Two afi obe lande way. Nti omo so hwe say o sem kwanhia sia yensan so mani pa foforo na omo so enko free mu na chese would they have been reasonable
for the success of the mission. But anyway, I think that the decisions in the way take.
Okay.
And now, situation almost not site now crashing or see, you know, access was a major problem. Now, if you had that material time, now they could not be too sure as to the casualty situation. Anyway, some visuals be a few hours later.
Okay.
Onupono want to verify that them visuals in there actually from that side, from some other side, or
okay.
And you know, decisions in now we'll take decisions on the moment.
Okay.
And you know what under the circumstances, was send the body bags, but was the body bags in Boduhan? For time I will recover. It was almost getting to the evening.
Okay.
Just shows you how difficult in a situation.
Now we are doing some send the body bags.
But it was on the reports. It was on the reports. The military worker.
Oh yes, the rescuers will come with
worker receive.
Sure.
I'm telling you some of these details. But what kind of crazy bodies, you know? They went with body bags. Because at that time, they got the information that there were no survivors.
Okay. And this was around time then?
Oh, they would do for sometime in the afternoon. By which time? Now, I started the world convey, world trek with the bodies from the site on foot because there was no vehicular access.
Sure.
Anyway, so these details are but anyway, because of conspiracy theories. In fact, because I saw your free helicopter, top class professionals.
Yes.
What your experience in this exercise? And say on your big deal, moment. On your big deal. Or that's way every day.
Well experienced.
Very well experienced. Or it is most
has that one come into question?
In the wider all kinds of things.
Initially, there was report to be say inexperienced. What from this report?
Some very unfortunate
on social media.
Unfortunate comments. Refer to crap. But I'm just stating the facts that these were very well experienced people were handled. Unfortunately, accidentally, you see.
And on that note, you better in with one of
what he even said about the squadron leader pilot, Peter. Peter is
flying officer.
On a flying
officer.
No more two. Baku three. Baku squadron leader.
Yeah.
Peter Nala. He's the squadron leader.
Squadron leader.
Yes.
And no more flying officer.
Chuma
Pedu.
Okay.
Peter no. Obezi watakra de menim ne pa.
Okay.
Now, or you're one of the pilot or no fa helicopter na. Show the bit to me.
Of course, we are well experienced guys.
Into my colleague back on see a pilot, me ne call JHS.
Okay.
Or no, or your wing commander CCA. Into my friend, no catch him say keki. Or more mukita helicopter no. Or be a new one pilot, be a new of a plane, and a helicopter say or person for more.
No way.
Or say emergency poba. I do am first as pilot in your mobusian for.
Sure.
So they want to even save their life first.
Of course. Before
saving everybody. Into pilot be a new one of far diana or the beko. And these are piloter. They have been flying every day. And baby omo fire na issue be see every Wednesday be omo fire of go do oboasio. Every Wednesday this is their flying aviation route
of course.
They are not new in that area. Okay. That is why me name ebeya adwene say yen China black box no yen investigation because at that particular point in time ade bi esi ye bia black box no ebe record it is some can Jesus alhamdulillah ni niam nyina black box no ebe record.
So hold on until I drop this I'll come back to it but o can be Wednesday bia omo fasa kwan so na ebi ka say civilian enzana say military no ne civilians are to say meteorological agency ne aviation industry no enye military aspect no e won kita ho a e bia enka Kumasi for ebe hu ne ntem let you mo ansa nanka later akwete so aba social media ba be yehu
what
question the NTS
question
what aviation sector no one say military you omo bia separate from civilians.
That's correct.
Now your private commercial planes are eko Kumasi all the time omo ewo omo bia separately. However say nanka military for no any commercial planes ewo twaka bi wo ewiemu satraye ewiemu dwumade ni hu kita hudia na ka BBC ye no enka omo wo Kumasi no because oboase ben Kumasi no komutumi nya information enfama omo ana because military for no bibia it is separately from what we do as civilians.
Yeah, but at the same time
aviation the man person make can say
one papa yanka say
they supply information for clarity sake what some na person can open so say
hey asem kwanhia ya mansa chief mapanyi thought in flow no we about
Ghana civil aviation our handle civilian airspace
civilian airspace.
Airspace.
Okay.
We'll handle airspace for the civilian aircraft.
Okay.
But I want to handle all airspace.
Okay.
Including military aircraft or warba into the airspace.
Okay.
Any aircraft coming into Ghana's airspace must go through civil aviation.
What about domestic?
They are the same.
They are
the same.
Now, military, one procedures as military, which is different from civilian.
Okay.
So we flyer, of course, we get clearance from civil aviation.
Yes.
Because it's the same runways. No, we use Air Force bases at the airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a helicopter route or the Ghana Civil Aviation on clearance there. There is no incoming aircraft.
Okay.
Now saying New York helicopter on your plane, yeah, accident.
Yeah.
Because now helicopter was doing night vision training. Now when you communicate properly with the control tower.
Entina na me bisa sa kosa no because one say what o kan kra na wa waka say military no mo procedures.
But only there for takeoff and landing and for clearance of the path.
And they liaise with the civilian civil aviation.
Civil aviation.
That's the authority.
They are the authority over all our civilian our airspace.
And you take it off we are in case of
now
casualty, emergency, crash.
Crash, is a different. It's also another matter. But in terms of weather warnings, as in meteorological service gives all of them information. Even with the information that they've gotten in the course of the flight, in Yamatum Sisa, there can be dramatic developments.
Okay.
Or the pilot will decide how to evade it, to go higher, to go lower, whatever. Now, in this particular case, see Siana Honsaka black box now. We decode black box now. You boom the entire sequence of events. Both a mechanical, the pilots communications with the aircraft, with the control tower and energy, every information will be there.
Thank you.
And that will take some time. And so because them information by out, it will clear everything for everybody.
Thank you. Chief Afedia now person
now clarity no come as a result of communication.
Okay.
Between crew and the control tower.
Okay.
Now what no. What's na person say communication be na air course.
Okay.
But me just very certain say after say be source information from the black box no you bet me establish the work and
thank you.
But yeah, in all this long me bisa madam form your pilot any sane ma no almost so educate yen or see before be to be no omo be friend protocols. So protocol no you be more time on the bedroom, you be more weather, you be more altitude, you be more sane ma ni nyina nti ade ma mukita ne de e setting so nti e setting e de ni nyina simu no to a oni be bi onam nti se wote bigger flight mu kra pilot ni to me announcement say aka akra bedru baby ba baby aye ekono ye be share turbulence obe try the best so obe to me maneuver the turbulence no because ya catch the say baby ekono the turbulence so omo no mo so be try say omo use omo experience because most of the time no say omo we mu bebre a omo to me dodge turbulence no na mo so omo ba form mind utina awa omo ne other commercial pilots na awa ne kosuru bebre ba passion no on time kosuru bebre because ono wa hoden you show America 4 planes bebre na omo tell you super propellers blade eno wa hoden pa but jet engines ne de omo de so omo kosuru bebre because omo twen frama no omo de ko
propellers so ye de panty na microphone pe o
propellers no there
but me pe jet and it looks outdated and so
me pe jet
but it's one of the safest because no because the blade back create we are obetumi the blade back
maneuver 3-4 inches
obeba it is very safer. Sana helicopter so helicopter to form rough debi helicopter better form na che say error no we need to do proper investigation because enye easy say better form sir enye easy
after we no say military no ye be retool yo mo na no ye ka obi si plane dey ye insesa no en say that and am say that dey pro say party no so any it's a party no because for the past 5 years we've had 15 forced landings. 5 forced landings. Almost like every year a helicopter gets forced landing. It be almost survive it. It be so more survive it.
I think say I'll buy in this conversation say yenyi politics ni man to nchen.
Me dey say na o kasa semu.
Chief man no see o.
Me dey papa keke. Me dey say na we say depoliticize
yenyi politics into nchen because security is very 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 expensive. Say Air Force 1 tour. You don't have any idea how much they spend on Air Force 1.
Okay.
So we'll take this opportunity to retool the military aircraft. Any presidential aircraft because they say I'm no Kasano presidential aircraft Matisia Grande no France. Eh see ho.
The last time Dr. Manibu Amako Parliament said no can once this party is colluded. This party is colluded.
So we should take this opportunity
NDC4
and get
no more problem
no chief
at this time we should be united at this time
see we should be united
unity in the year name so omo no ka ya wo ka many problems
se sia ka sa
so omo no ka unity na me ka ka na me bia na ye me ya
me pesa me ka me
say
ene ya kasa
okay
se wo kwa akopempo a ka ne tumi wenti a break ra ka na nkasa tumi sense eti a break ma wo ye wo helicopters a eno omaye no modern se onamewiem po na se bibi or head towards bibi a ebema o shake ama o sound ama o dapo a o ye pilot a obenyane we should start investing in some of this AI sophisticated aircraft helicopters niema to save everybody's life.
So 1 2 na no betimi aboa enye nche be 5 10 na say ni nyina ayetete ala.
For me we should spend money on that because security is or security expertise aware security analyst
security intelligence analyst
so you know something about
security
analyst so based on bia menim die any madison
chief dey say menu prekope no ye betina ha na yes abaye free say ya me no special auditor man na me so me dey tua na no Sam George na ya isro Sam George na ya isro ni say LGBT oba ha ya adwe banka chief dey akọ menu prekope. But some are making and say
yes.
We should spend money as a state. Brought together and spend money as a state. We should protect our security because we are very, very, very important. Chief, bet me about the president of Ghana.
Amen.
Otihi, bet me about the president of Ghana.
Amen.
Helicopter ya bia no befa, and no dia corner rounds. Plane ya bia no befa, and no dia corner rounds. It is a ene say ni papa chief beden wakwa ko di nedjuma. It for me no ya. Brought together united.
It's important.
And budget for the military and get aircraft and helicopters that will save everybody's life because our helicopter and your president Mahama NDC for pen FAO. A commercial school for Poko Yet to me the first school for Moko Air Force Base. Yet to me the first school for Koto.
National asset.
National asset. Didn't imagine say Uncle school color and I say citizens and the woman they see here. So citizens must come together. Let us all come together and get the modern and sophisticated aircraft for the state. How much it will save us? Yen China and see school dying.
How much it will cost us?
It will cost us. No. Yen China yen here way because it is also it is very 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 important.
Many keke ya adwene. Unim. Emra me hwe forensic report confirm it from South Africa. I was like, into your mind way pa da ben. Yeah. When you say we issue we na ya dwene who say ye second confirmation. Because ye amphibia ye DNA test. Enya advance. Na ne boy ye saying. The bia na commode ne boy pa ye saying.
No, but
me patcho me ba.
Why would you want to dance up and over?
Oh, some senior, me nyama na me mama to aso.
Oh, I'll call you.
So advanced DNA. Sequencing machine on the boy is saying, yeah, yet me pa as a country. Like I say, over the years, when we say BSc accident BSc, na ya boabu ni pa no. enkrofo enka say afrafra na ebi mu nsie bi mu adehye all because of poverty. All because of poverty and politics. Entino ye beken oh ena ye kura no ye hia sika ediko tua teacher for ka no ma kan say no ma say no. But let me tell you something. We should show leadership going forward. Say ye nyina ye gitum say ade we is of national importance. Na say aban be taxi ye nyina kura say ade we nko ade me your man panyin ade anka me prioritize road network. Road or my bia economy bia good road networks. So yeti ha Accra Kumasi Accra Takrade hwekwan bia nam so that bia I will continue to salute President Kofo because of the fact that say we need to modernize young roads in this country. N1 topmost priority road that me gitum pa say ye nyina ye me kase we there we feel proud N1 another way N2 way oh N2 na da yi ho no what they call Eastern region what they follow so ho no every ho no N2 kuri konongo ne edukosi kumase N6 what is the meche no me pese me kire say Rose yadia muma yemfa ya adwene cause honestly senka yadia pa se Kumase Accra road ye da hoyi ena ya yadia to ho pa kama nka menjindi it will take them be about 2 hours to Kumase. You can even stay in Kumase and be working in Accra.
We can even do railway.
Yes, and yes, so and some way there many now we are on the same page. Say ya won yema bi ho na ye ka ho asem ye sremo mon spare wait and ye needy amano ma ye bi no sa pepepe ne bi mo kire mo ye nkom e de yes ade no.
Okay, we say aja land na wa ma won sa so
comment be there. I can't remember who. I am the Collins about DNA no.
DNA
or the samples for South Africa. They here labs in here. I'm the outdated or something. No, your top class labs were. Our DNA. Problem in this case in there, the bodies were charred. So okay, the bodies were charred. But do
Chief Beto so forensic doctor no ha na all kase ye wo human resource
yes.
But we no said there analysis parts ne fra ye no enti separating them no enti say the regular one we nku no ma fra ni nti no ebe man na ye
paternity and maternity
but we separation
cross ye
that machines na ye wo no to me and yes segregation no
Intina. Only check machines are your one. Yeah.
Outmoded.
He actually used the word.
But we need advancement.
He actually used the word say aye dada.
Well, okay.
Yenio.
Enti mi kwa mi busa me say here ben ye ni ye yusuo.
Ye abreso no mo wo ye abreso no ye ni.
Abreso boko.
Sina mo abreso no mo gokos ni osi mo nyane. Eto mo abreso no se Ghana abob rapen. Ba ye abreso ye ni.
Ena. Yes, Jaland. So make it there. On the key there. On Collins. Where you nuanum pepe.
Okay.
Now I will share with her.
No, what you them?
Massa. I mean, one of the problems I'm in your New Patriotic Party. Only there. I am Shama NDC for now. The way I relate to them.
Yeah.
Why should I relate to somebody different? Saying Pakon ya muyonku, and I'm wabe yo muyonku. Not because we are different political so or they confuse the intention there hamana.
Not at all.
The man is out. It's out intino. Messy.
Family first.
When politics ni mun worry ba share one the way e be share opponent na enye.
He share opponent
share with some aggression na animosity.
On Sebi. I mean,
ni na so wo hye woden mu no was aban ho se dem o ye what host no oho wa na atwache na akeda how did them
I'm against that. Until we feel that all politicians when hear the platform to them no pretend they were your enemies when in actual fact they are best friends.
Oh yeah, nhwe say e be fa we ne ba ko no last one. You print pad for asemi. Wom say you print a newspaper but o maka online social reporting so aka ho. In all of this, mu nyina mo kasa no maka kasa no mo hwe yo social reports no say social media ensem no. Omo wo families keke aka ye edru ba bia ye be say National Cyber Authority for no ebebem na yama sanity biaba social media space na de bia de yete no you can't control social media, so anything and everything else has to be there.
Well, you can control it.
You can control it. Oh yeah, unfortunate there. Oh yeah, they ban them. But social media most nothing control element you're very limited. Apart from China, I will too control social media to the extent there. Until that, I will be able to film BBI no assent. No, it doesn't happen in China.
North Korea, their president depend now.
No, it doesn't happen.
You can control it.
Omo need democracy, but baby, I want democracy.
No, but even then.
So Bibi,
the fact that China was one party state
for publication.
Yes.
You ain't mean flagging in a way.
But one more example. Yeah, there was an incident in London around this time last year or so.
Rwanda.
And a Akwebi was this a second the 11-inch blade knife on a bus. No, was a stab in Crawford. I'm the nipa be train we, but slash nipa be 11. One person o see film or bas no tum o gwan in see film. No film them. And the media houses were playing it. And so that problem no on peculiar to Ghana. Or a problem you will be bia.
Okay.
It's where there is a moral crusade, you know, because them incidents you see were London, most of the politicians in a church elders now they work condemn one.
Ethiopia.
Most work condemn one. No who the Muslim or either way. It's here so you start then you take action against people who behave like that. Or we call them out and condemn them now. And we feel that that's about the only way. Control. But more oral quantity. Other societies, we to the Singapore crowd something similar. Some incidents we have been we take advantage of film no. Once we trace as into your phone, you are penalized heavily.
Okay.
Until we feel that there is
who be so social media.
Yes, KK.
Who be so social media. I can agree with you, sir. We should be able to control the social media space.
Okay.
There's this group of people, I don't know where they are from. Many baby are free. I saw a conference call on social media.
Yeah.
And they were just like the same way.
Most unfortunate.
I don't want to repeat some of those words.
Much better.
What I say, I don't want to repeat some of those things. The way more can seminar, like it's like it's a cyber security between IBB or one. They should pick them and question them. And
it's true. Yes, life in Libya.
I mean, to say conference call be all over social media.
Time called TikTok into TikTok live. Me hunya now patch no. They actually were politicizing it.
Yes.
And they were like, where say because so is it that one?
Yeah.
I mean, she said Eja Philippo can. I mean,
we don't want to even repeat it. Yeah. So I think say it's about time. We at least I'm sure say Africa has a country be.
That's what I'm Ghana for.
Oh, me some Ghana for. Me some Ghana for. That is what I'm saying. Say we should be united than dividing ourselves this time because and then our two of you. But you know when him die better. Now deɛ yɛyɛ nyinaa no etumi yɛyɛ nyinaa mu biara etumi yɛ busuani etumi yɛ adamfo ɛnɛ na ato onua ɛnɛ skumi sei onfiri me party mu bɔ yɛ me nua prɛko pɛ yɛ bɔ nkɔmɔ yɛ hyia ne issues ne ba yɛ ɔne yɛ di ho nkɔmɔ ɛne nneɛma sɛbi ɔka nkyene gu yɛ no yɛ mu bi ɛ affect ya ma kyerɛ sɛ ɛnɛ yɛ kasa na skumi kura ni wa I don't believe it men delete the number ɛda so omi phone so sometimes no magana phone who say hwɛ sɛ na ɛno ane fɛ Dr. Baumia ɛkɔ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama hɔ wɔ fie or hage no or hage Malodina ɛne nneɛma it's telling us that we are one yɛnyɛ divided yɛ nipa baako sɛ ɛyɛ politics ne yɛ sɛ meme se mɛfa ha no makɔ elembele ɛna also bɛfa asimfo so no akɔ elembele yɛn nyina elembele ne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛ den yɛkɔ na mmom kwan yɛ pɛ sɛ yɛfa so a yɛkɔ elembele no ɛde yɛ different bɛn no kyerɛ sɛ yɛ enemies nti Ghana for yɛsrɛ mu sasɛm ma mom yɛnyɛ united ne yɛhwɛ kwan yɛ bɛkyekyere ɔman no ɔma Ghana no ɛno amu ne yɛti no ɛna ɔba ha sɛbi yɛn nuanom Nigeria foɔ ɔmo ne gye Ghana ho kra se ɔmo krom and I'm telling you utu kwan kwa manoni a Ghana for pese befie betina Ghana no you people don't have any idea nti ɔman Ghana ne yɛwɔ no you cannot get it anywhere 30 million citizens nyamiama ye bibia gold diamond ɛno nti ne yɛfɛ yɛ gold coast no ya wo yɛ mistake na ɔfa phone no de bɔ fam ha sɛ ya wobenya gold wobenya be 20 karat gold wa aha say I am telling you san on my no yɛde akyɛ yɛ enkyene bibia so we beg Ghanaians yɛsrɛ mo social media na asɛm aba na mo de yɛ politics no it is not this time
I ma portray actual mo na ama so
the way more
abuse no
one of the biggest constituencies as we speak is social media na say yeah aban move in you see maybe I make kasa no me your opposition element in na bia obi be dwena dwen foforo but say hwe na sa content standards na nya adwuma as in other advanced democracies na ebe ha dwene kakra the fact that say se kan wadwene no nkyere say obetima ka bibia ebi mo very sensitive issues not just say or tugum and this respect
too much
then you ask yourself say then say omuni ntetiye office views are open inti you can hoot about the obia feeling obia fam na afa panyini ya fa kwada obi abusua because daddy da order for me what means there's a whole conspiracy theory say ya fa image be into what to say there's misunderstanding between bia family members which is not the case but the way kwada to tofi we bi so na ye the way ya mo besin konwa na mo be ka asem no na what ye no bi say enti asem no mo ka no enti sa na ete ye bese me jitum pa say ye wo cyber authority ne ade wo but a back content I say your community standards contents or mo dey adwuma there's a procedure.
Does it apply to them?
Of course na say aban bet me regulate
aban bet we call aban bet
no that's why
aban no dey abuse state powers what you say because I was say it me ka ya adwene
odo ye mo
dem adwene na ye ka no ye mpese nya adwene a emfa national cohesion ema because adwene bu a wo chire wi a
abrochire ne de pantoma o oye Ghana ni a ote abrochire nti ono no fa ne phone sin so no wuntimi controlling from here nti na mbisa se bi
oh yes be block you na get it of course are there say the person here can hear
say Facebook to me block you
and yes say security phone
so it's a national security issues but what you are saying is a man microphone abuse no because e basa na yet say democracy no kra fe de ye ntimi kan ya adwe there be sire na ye sire te say ma ya okay e man no na ya na tedi for pa man bi say depression say then yo say mo tutu kwan ni bi no say or so camera see so a
so I depressed.
Let me tell you something. Between Asantes and Bono. Shadi enko mo fa breye. Ye ti ekro mu a ye na me kwa minim difference between Asante and Bono ni. But look at the way enkrofo consistently na omo pese omo yani division ba beto ye ntem wa bra ye ti ekro mu a na ba omo nim de na omo you because when relationship our destroy when broken homes are wo de na wo ye no de aba because omo na dwun mo ha Obi create me join a girlfriend as a result of say we hear the demon and atem we hear the deal we yatem. So what they are doing, the damage that they are causing this country, they have no idea. Eti mama ye nyina condemn say enough is enough. Masa wakotina wo ba bi na wo bobra ba say wo betina ho na wo betutuja abese o man ne de eji ku a wo ni habi ye ne wa. We should be able to control. Yes, we should be able to come together. Na ye MPP NDC because they always hide under political platform. Oh, obeka ya say we NDC ni. Oh, NDC ni there no be say NDC for nyina na omo rally to support the person. Me wa nipa na de na o ye nye. Why MPP ni and you see MPP people at the end of the end nipa no canon nye so no because I say or share political persuasion with you need to know any onguso no one ye best why you crew ni akobo ni feyase if that is the way we want to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some time ago there some young men some against Galamsey where some was it TikTok or something there Galamsey or by year and Obian.
Yeah.
So they were taken out. I mean like authorities once I come.
Yes. Ghana police they overcast some mobile file there.
There should be a concerted effort.
That's so far. This also
nobody deal with such people because Jaguar.
Because of
other countries
the problems about social media, the kind of content and conforming display
the best sorry no mass super and musi social media nye na ye munimboa ye boa ye nka se social media nye ntina na me bisa about training no se kane no nka wukọ se nkwanhia si akuafo no se na nka omo ye omo kura phone so na omo ye social media gbe a ko omo di kan twa video ansa kra na omo hwe se enipa na omo ho akan ye be den aboa wo first no kan nipa ho kan ye hwehwe kwa be fa so ye be boa na sen se ye be twa video but na no video no ye priority nti obetwa video no obebo ama na ye be wie no na de ebesi so
ai. Say video bi o wa wonya uni hu to me say o de to abontene.
Oh yes.
Your appropriate quarter so o channel sa video. Bi need to say sebi omo de bodies no egu sack nim no. Na de odi video ni to abontene wa won wo bia wo.
Oni de oyo.
Any say onim ne wo ya na chese ye hiantete because how de na o ye no. Idea forever in the back anti-family. It's something.
So so cry ni en wisi mo di gubo to mo
when you see video no fa come penny for they know how we process this animal no. They say so mo dey bo mo dey. It's not meant for public consumption.
Not at all.
They say me who yen afi na me to me.
No na pool no epo so
and I who yen say that
Chief to your school.
Why that's their dignity?
Chief to your school.
That the one the country said dead bodies women need dignity.
Hey. Thank you. Aviation so funny there. Bring your prophecies for vet.
I so funny be so count.
Boko. Enti enu de obeye ko na masan ko Eja London ho. Eja London. Advice is our prophecy afabra na yem vet asin say o de betu job be fe no.
Well, we feel there a good first step. There. Since our government will through challenge,
okay.
Because them as often now, if you Orthodox churches, Catholic, Anglican, Methodist, Presbyterian, even Pentecostal and painful, you will never see them. Charismatics, but there was one man champion.
Hey, Kunchacha ni ubenya. Sa one man. Catholic and Methodist, say one man.
Family. Very well. No power and church. I have been on one platform. One more on them platform and win your quad. One more on platform. In a be champion attack. Network against them.
Now, if I won your assessor today, wo Eja Philip no prophecy.
Yeah.
But only access to Eja Philip. Wakedo obi onyim Eja Philip London our movement for changing. On can change there, on get in touch with me. Na day. No ori babisi. Okan dema onon say.
Oh.
Also you access.
Oh. No.
What will be no work there when you access or access and you won't find
first of all. It's not likely there will be a tell of Emewizi. That's what's
almost in there. Now we know it. Now we in there.
What is in now when the war? If I couldn't utter the ambition, no one.
Is it always the case?
War bomb now. I don't want to go there. But as I worry, it's becoming unbecoming. Say a soft pa and yami so uma in behave this way. In behave this way, cry. A man we are seeing now. Him find that that soft. Of course, in various countries, where America crab binum ye. Now you was inside as a moment. Such a people. I'm a man of God. Say a man of God, pa. I can predict prophesy then what is that? What is that? Okay. So far as I'm concerned, this is a first step.
Okay.
So for Biara, will see the whole prophecy. Uncle report that yes, many a prophecy against such and such a person. And if you them office now, I'm also obviously free and can enter.
Yeah.
One pair psychiatrist on office. When you it's okay.
I will try.
No, because the master me,
in those days, obey them.
Because some of them, some of them.
Who are the thems?
Some of these people who do these things.
The charlatans.
Charlatans.
Bro, fancy for ye share.
Charlatan or fancy?
The man. Oh, yeah, bro, for. Oh,
yeah,
charlatans. Also a charlatans. I'm going to do a focus. I see. And Obeji. Yes, no, be so say I know say the prophecies in bar. Why neighbor review? Nipa ben no be review asem yi.
Yeah. Me tell on me a Christian.
Okay.
Ya wo meto Methodist mu.
Okay.
Me di be 5-7 years no. And me wo fa bi be fa me to Assemblies of God.
Okay.
Until from 5 years me nko sorry be apart from Assemblies of God.
Okay.
And then me da so call Assemblies of God.
Okay.
Me pastor Reverend Zo. Okay. Samson Zo, Reverend Zo,
okay.
Anope, Michiano, Reverend Samson Anaman, retired, Michiano New Life Assemblies of God for nyina.
I will him.
Ewa buso kind.
Okay.
Na me kwa sorry. Makwa sorry from 5 years. Ewa ho na me call Assemblies of God or Dansoman.
Hona no ere no same church.
Ena sesia me wo New Life Assemblies of God. Now, it's not some year Christian, no. I believe in prophecy.
Okay.
So because I'm in prophecy in there, na me boa. And say obi se nyankopon afre no, no ye nyame adwuma, ofre na me ni ho. So I don't want to talk about prophets, no.
Okay.
But you see, you may have the gift, but how to use the gift is another thing. Problem bebre aye wo ha no, e wo Ghana ha no. Your religion and the culture. Nti abra e wo school no say class 3 na na e cultural studies a. Na e ka say culture is the way a group of people live. The food they eat, the dress they wear, and how they worship. Nti the kind of worship I worship wa ha no, yeah. Opa em movie from circle to Tessano. Yen kan asori dodo a e wo from circle to Tessano. You'll be surprised. But in all this, no me bisa me ho say, adena still on my no at the Senate. Last month na me free Canada buy. Me call Canada no. Eya me hwa na me dey compare land, dey abra me te land and me bisa say I don't know for these people they are different from us. All you see is factories. Bibi obehu bia factories. By ha no ba ha, bibi obehu bia sorry. It me bisa say it is here some yankopon na say
na drinking spot so doso.
Oh, ko abroche some more drinking spot pa.
Ba ha no more.
More pa, but the issue is that you see say prophesy God reveal to redeem.
And any Bible Musa.
There's
no quotation, it's just
God reveals to redeem. Oh, okay.
Be more interpretation, but you will not have it like you read Romans 14.
But I think it's a wise saying.
It's a wise saying, do.
It's not biblical.
In the Old Testament, no, Jesus Christ before or no, you're shining come. Our Old Testament in him answer ever reveal or New Testament in him. And the prophecy is there. but how they have to use the prophecy no that is the problem ayenya and Ghana hanu the only prophecy ame hu a a prophecy of doom and obi ba be wu and accident ba be si and aden yen ka say Ghana bibi ba adi papa we na eba Ghana ne nyina ya mbɔ ho mpae say ade we yenya but every day oposofo bi abɔ mpae a we hu say bibi ba be si and ye be election we be wini and we be say inti Nyankopɔn wosoro no prophets e Ghana ha say no ade oyi kire omo pani ana ade oyi kire omo pani ana ye pe gold o se si am not ye pe gold omo ntumi nya prophecy enche say gold ni hye ha ne mfiri nsuo nim Nyankopɔn nche omo bia gold ni hye ne mfiri nsuo nim
adafo pese mo chese nyame nkyere de opese o ka kire mu
aba Nyankopɔn iti ya opese o kire me say ewu nko na Nyankopɔn yi kire omo
de omo hu ye no omo kan
ba no say the AC so so
kire say na bra na yen fanso
e kire ne ma papa so ba
eno so tumi wo ho wo hu say de wo nyina ne say yesre omo
na ma papa ba
maybe a Christian. I don't want to say they don't have the gift. They may have the gift, but they should use the gift in a wise way, so that emfa fear and panic. Emma, say me keke wo ho, na so your sofo, na so frame me say we hu bibi wo me ho, na opese obo mpaye ma me a. Eya, unye hu na onya ka so obo mpaye ma me a. Me ya de bia me ka say mpaye no, enye de obekọ prophet obebo ama no be ye adwuma wo. But I always believe say me Christo ni na I believe in salvation na Nyankopon abeje me nkwa no empire me bo ha sei no it has worked aye adwuma Nyankopon etie ye obebi a obia so saa de omo ye wehu bibio de bompaye ma me bon mpaye ba wo se me mra na me hu a na me ka one funny story bi tire we be ye onwa
story ye de be show
me ba ma me wi asofo ye omo ye asori wo radio so na ahomachi omo de omo nda obeti ataya so omo bompa ye no omo bra obeti ataya chese wa bre nti ataya no omo hye nkom ene niema me sister yare me sister odi mechi yare na ya bompa ya nti ete no me sister gidie ahomachi o bompa ya gidie ene o frame so pese ko hu sa osofo no yesi o ahyama ho baby o se dey so yare a bibia obi abekache obi you are desperate na bekache ni say Joyce empire aye bo no Nyankopon will heal you don't worry o say there be adansi di omo di ye no eno nti opese okọ me de me nya time ti me kache me bra penin say onfa ne nko eno mo ko ye omo duru ye no sofo ne say ankrofo to life pa o omo duru ye no sofo ne kache ne say ne din ani omo rura inside no say o ni nua ba ni no kache ne say osre na me bra no betumi apie na one me sister no akaho I have a conversation and me bra apie ye oti asem o ka kire no o se die won hu e wonzema oti ahia ma we hu o elembelenzema na kasa bebrebe a na mu before obekọ sunsun mu e wonzema na ma ne 30,000
wait
before obekọ sunsun mu e wo elembele na ma ne 30,000
spirituality
and my sister ni pie ye ena okache me bra say o se obekọ sunsun mu wonze man ne 30,000 ena me bra ne frɛ say de esi ne na me ka so mo bra te wo ba na me se mo ma me osofo ne number ena me ka tre osofo ne say woni bibi say obekọ wo sunsun mu wonze ma de a wo konze ma na wo ba ye de wo ka nti wo ba say sika ne ebetua wo nti de obekọ hu wonze ma bia wo de bra be ka kire yen wo ba ye nim si ye de wo ka ebetua wo say ne no osofo no be san frɛ ye biom de a na ndie me boa
into transportation cost or the consumer.
Na so yeah they will cut into betu. So this is what they do to lure people and using prophecy and prophecy to take money from people.
Yes,
into crofon so be on money. No what is real.
Mr. Presidential envoy for interfaith and economical relations say directives now or they are banned on withdrawal.
I didn't know on withdraw.
On withdraw.
I didn't.
Personally, dear, me Oyobia, personally, I have a great deal of respect for free Ankara.
Right.
Elvis. Na mesrem. Adiena wayen. On chensan. Emani miesa Pandora boss no ma obia. Me kase. Na me choro de koma aban. Media na ban anka ho asem ena asi eno ebesa be wasi situation no mesre
But should you even write prophecy?
That is the point. One never review. A technocrats now. The be channel now. Where picture be now about review. So prophecies now say. Oh yes, say Bible recruit other prophets. I'm on my quack reviews. Our prophecies at the presidency. That's what I mean. So Mahama say were ye. A nipa is in charge of Suman. Meaning send this about this man crying number.
Be now
Jubilee House.
Omaka say as of for
no I'm making a point.
You are making a point, but
no, the point is
go where you are going. Stop that.
Me pacho. I majored in sociology. What is the major?
Do you know what I've also majored?
I have studied social psychology. No, I'm coming. As a sociologist,
use your sociologist.
Me pacho Kiki. Sebi. I've studied behavioral pattern.
I have studied.
No, me can't be cast yourself. So again, I work for being. Epono na okwa bi no. Epono na okwa ko bi no.
Usia obi opeso oye mischieva. No, I studied this. I am expert in this. Inti wa o hwe no be die di say oh, say I said about the kind politics no better. You know what I've also said?
KK.
No analyst am for the rain.
KK. Any outie. KK. Any obisa chief of staff. Ora Julius Debra. Many no nyina any year sociology. As I study religion as a discipline. Me can you see asem so asem na make me person me de sebi nimdie kakra eto akire. Se ne be ya ye be wie no ye be tie ho ase.
Okay. But me for president Muhammadin ba we mu.
KK. Me obera mama pon.
Me bo ora Muhammadin. Me bo ni din. Dia me person me kire ne say we yi sumankwan hene se de sebi me santini ba. Ba yen traditional setting you say something hene wo ni sumankwan hene. Yes. And I'm a respected officer so.
O say so enzema kotoko.
Ye nyina say one. Dagomba Nzema na Asante Kotoko. In fact, and look Kotoko crass so. No munya. Now, ye me person make can say me nuaba problem in this country. Religion come.
When do you agree?
What ye? And na charlatans na me nua panyini Philip Ekano. Hwe say you are very careful. Na ye masa ade ya wo ye prominence. I feel the system ni be worse because me daso da ye kura me timi choro de ko e bi kura makodi aduane boni bi e bi a high fever bi achi obi no atworo say wanya prophecy na say ni say they should spare us eni kwasa ban kura de no be sasa de nim
all right
obi ya de na ye fix ade na wo ye no creative fear and panic ye wo mra ho e na ye wo asofo papa so e wo man we mu Nemum asofo ni bi said omu si say asofo ne ewo krom how asofo papa for no so muntimi nkasa no. I'm shocked because nepa o pe omu buni papa so pa some of the pastors. Some are into visa racketeering and it's like o ka hwe omu ntie imams bi wo krom ha boni omu di pa no obi namwo wa dress ahye jarebia so na ejapia ehye na tadi. What is the mention? Ah, chese sankrofo ni nyina no yete ho e na wokoka e na omo wotumi nsronko e na omo wotumi nsronko and odu ba bia na me kama ase aya adwene say religion is the opium of the masses because they were a manity a man so more problem in this country a manity true oka ya na papa say oka bibia na papa say and you see
and them no agree
say nyama we nyina no say ye bet na se pa
I agree with him
ye bet hwe say Zankrofo ne bi mu abuse sa platform no there will be sanity and we said there should be sanity because prophecies there sebi say ye bet na kromu ha ama kwan ama ye review prophecies there any say you was somebody po
mate
me no ya
as particular case here king so for what's about some okay also what catch say minister be there on contacting them the way Wobaka some no open, woba to her. Obi anyima sankro orka. Bibi kese McCain. Nanche of friend man anche. A friend man would stop a helicopter. Obasa fly plaster. And say this is the type of area only the entertain.
Okay.
Now this effort here president was initiating, no support the power. The book of an obia or now or feel the book of Bonobo Wakade. This is what I prophesy. This is what I prophesy. You bakona or when I know Sankano. So one Sankana, the office is there. Koho, Nako Trotwo. You want school.
Hey, Julius, just about.
Oh, please.
Collins.
Yeah, serious. Watch out. I mean, I have a problem with that.
Member Movement for Change. Honorable Collins, also among former MP, Menchia North. Elembele KK, Deputy CEO, Minerals Commission. I know a Mineral birthday, Anyona, Bekamiana Meka. And you know, happy birthday, Uncle Deputy CEO, PSC, Tema Shipyard. Peter Kwesi Mensa, 10 billion. As in our for South, P. Alaji Collins, that PSC. Chief, Kwesi, Yama, happy birthday, Peter. Yamisha, normal, Quatentia. Ahodi ewom KK ye dede we chire ha the person oka nyina ne se odo nti ene de 10 billion bisu the deputy CEO PSC Temashipyard, happy birthday to you. And I see a nuance na me God son papa birthday nti Brian oyere ne obade omofro ya osafru Brian ye ma happy birthday o New Jersey ewo USA Kwame Nshira ohene dankwa papa enti Brian dankwa ye ma belated happy birthday oyere ya temaka ho o se yenka nche o se odo pa no afio
Honorable Nana Edu Johnson, former MP for Afano Southwest.
Okay.
Awodapa.
Okay.
Now a month with a birth month into yes, I guess. Happy 21st into
Mami na zovo gase ewata de kama opam she mi na me kamfo azovo ge mounts okwa sada eno obepam wata de no kama wo yituma no obepam de kama Friday ye so obekubia ya no waje wo yituma won and me da say azovo ge nsano a star for every story. Patrol friend 0244 155 266. Chief eneye dede we chiro na me mfi no. Mpatwe enwi no nso ezi nails and beauty the hair mama was painters kutuba bia ko bank echi ho ape obefre no 055 3837 201 studio 448 ewo East Lagos Bawaleshi Church obey Allied filling station no odo ena endo twam fonyini ne kamfona mount so studio gallery ewo ho oye picture frames fefe no do mfonyini na tumu amount na we keep you memories no with you friend 020 0022 Amama de dayoko so ya ni piti nyame ya dumo china Adekye Nsroma betia eya kai so do hu benu moja ni ansa na we pi